Hello there, nice to see you again.
Hi, Alejandro. You too. How are you?
I'm doing much better, thank you for asking. How has your week gone so far? Have you had a good week?
Yeah, it was really good. Everything was well for me. And
Good.
how was yours?
Much better. Yeah, much better. Last time that I think we had a reservation that day was just not a very good day for me,
Uh-huh.
so I had to unfortunately cancel. But things are looking up, meaning they're progressively starting to get back to normal, which is good.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
But anyway, what would you like to go over today with me? What would you like to do?
I think we can discuss about any article on the website that you recommend in our last
Sure.
lesson.
Yeah, definitely. Last time we were able to do I think it was like a advanced or an expert version, correct?
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I think that it was perfect because you were able to follow along quite nicely, and I think, uh,
Yes.
I think we can continue with that one. Okay,
Okay.
let's do let's do this one that I have not read, but I think it's just by the title. I think it's quite interesting.
Okay.
But before we get started, do you think it's possible? No, let me rephrase that. Do you think love at first sight is possible?
Wow. It's an interesting question for me. I think, yeah, it can be possible. Why not? It's all about the patience and it's all about the electricity among the two people.
Okay, so it has to do with the chemistry,
Yes.
the chemistry between if
Yes.
you have chemistry with that person or not. Okay, the reason why is because we're going to be going over this article here on a website that I like, and I'm sure we've already gone through this one, Weeblio.
Okay.
And let's see what the title of this article is. Can you read it for me, please?
Of course. 1 out of 50 people falls in love on an airplane. Oh, it's really interesting. Yeah.
Isn't it that they've been able to make a reference, you
Yeah.
know? Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about what this is talking about. But before we do have some vocabulary words, and some of these I think you already know.
Hmm.
They should be easy for you. So let's
Yeah.
go with number one.
Okay. Literally.
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 I
Yeah.
feel that literally has two meanings. Do you know what literally is?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I think. I
Yeah.
know the usage of this word, using the real or original meaning of a word or phrase. But I think I know the other meaning. Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what do you think the other meaning I'm trying to talk about is?
I think it means completely. You know, literally, completely.
And some people actually use this word when they are speaking. And it's to exaggerate a little bit. Do you know exaggerate?
Uh-huh.
Do you know the word exaggerate?
Yes.
What what does it mean to exaggerate? Excuse me.
Uh, how can I describe? I don't know what exaggerate means in a conversation.
If I say, "Oh, I am so hungry, I could eat a horse."
Yes.
Well, not really. You can't. That's an exaggeration.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have told you a million times to clean your room.
Yes.
Well, you haven't. So
It's not
so
possible, but you are just trying to
to
make the
make it bigger.
meaning. Yeah, make the meaning bigger.
So going back to literally, some people say, I literally had the worst day ever.
Hmm.
Or I literally drank the entire bottle of wine, let's say, or I literally did something, just to emphasize that they really did do something.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, okay, let's go on to the next word.
Reveal.
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 Reveal. What do you think reveal?
Reveal, to make the output, or to become, I think, to show the result of something.
To show the results of something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, if I am a magician, right?
For example,
if I am, go ahead.
My last project reveals that there are a lot of different situations. There can be a lot of different situations in a project, for example. Yeah.
In a project, sure. If I have some cards, yes, I'm going to reveal your card. Yes, I'm going to show. I'm going to unveil.
Yes.
Unveil.
Unveil.
Yes. Okay. What is the meaning that it has here?
To allow something to be seen. A study reveals that 87% of parents think that technology is useful to the students. Yes. Reveals.
Good.
What's the next one? It shows the result.
Yeah, it shows something. Good.
Yeah. And the next one, survey. Yeah, I also know this verb. To ask people questions in order to find out about their opinions and behavior. The researchers surveyed the lifestyle of 200 people for their presentation next week. Survey. Questionnaire.
Yeah, a survey. Have you ever taken a survey? I think I don't mean to generalize, because it's not good to generalize, but I feel that women take more surveys than men do. In magazines. What kind of superhero are you? And you answer the survey, and then it says, oh, you're Batwoman, or what kind of whatever. Yes. Or it could be more academic surveys.
Academic, yeah. I think I made a lot of academic surveys.
Right.
I fulfilled in the past, and also when I see a survey on LinkedIn or some professional business places, I already try to help the other people by making their surveys. Yeah, because they need the answers for their academic surveys.
Right.
And also, I just want to add something to your last sentence. I agree with you. Most of the products are targeting the women. So
are targeted to women.
Are targeted to women, women. And because of that, I think the women take more surveys than the men.
More surveys than men or women?
The women takes more surveys than men.
Okay, good. Perfect. Yes, good. All right. Second to the last one. What word do we have?
Routine.
Routine.
Routine. A usual set of activities or way of doing things. Visiting a doctor is part of his weekly routine. This is also in Turkish, we use the same word, routine. The pronunciation is a little bit different, but I think that word also is coming from the other languages, and we use the same word in Turkish.
Yeah. In Turkish?
Routine.
Okay, very, very quickly. I don't want you to spend too much time, but talk to me a little bit of your morning routine.
Yes, I wake up early in the morning, and then I brush my teeth, I wash my face, and I start to work. For example, after 1 or 3 hours later, I eat my breakfast. Usually, I don't eat my breakfast when I wake up because I don't feel hungry at the early morning.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, good. Okay, one last one before we read the article.
Okay, opportunity. I think there are two different pronunciations about this word. Opportunity, right?
Um, I've always heard it opportunity.
Opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity.
Opportunity. Okay. Yeah, it's a
Do you
possibility.
have do you have that word in Turkish very similar or no?
No.
No?
No. In Turkish, we call it fırsat. It's completely Turkish. Fırsat.
Right.
Yeah. Possibility, opportunity.
Right. Possibility, opportunity. Okay.
Yeah.
What is an opportunity or a possibility or a chance?
In general or in...
Yeah, just in general. If I
talk
were to
about...
ask you what is opportunity, I don't understand that word. Explain it to me. How would you explain that to me?
Okay, for example, if we talk about business, you can get a lot of job opportunities if you don't hired. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you aren't hired.
Sure. I think people, and this is any language, it's not just English, but I think people that are able to study more than one or two languages have higher opportunities for,
Yes.
for different things.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's read. There's two paragraphs. They're very short. They're not very long.
Okay.
So let's go with the first one. If you make a mistake on something, don't worry. We'll go back afterwards. So just read it, okay? What does the first paragraph say?
Okay. 1 out of 50 airplane passengers falls in love while on board, which makes romance literally in the air. This is according to a study by HSBC, Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, that revealed the 2% chance of people who find love while traveling by air. A total of 2,150 people from 141 countries were interviewed and asked what they think are the chances of meeting the love of their life while on an airplane. The study also surveyed around 6,000 people from the US, UK, Hong Kong, and UAE about their flying routine. Most people don't really get on a flight to actively look for a love match. The study showed that more than 50% of airplane passengers willingly converse with a stranger during a trip. 1 in 7 passengers is also able to create a lasting friendship while on air, and 16% make new business connections. The use of in-flight Wi-Fi also adds to the opportunities for passengers to connect and interact with each other.
Beautiful. You did a very good job with the reading, both paragraphs. I really don't have any feedback on that or pronunciation. Okay, so you just read this, and you say, Alejandro, I read the most interesting article about people falling in love on an airplane.
Yes.
I say, what? What happened? Explain it to me. So in your own words, explain what you just read to me. Like if I was hearing it for the first time, what would you say?
Okay. I think in our age, in our term, people started to fly more often than the past. And this gives the opportunity to the people about falling in love on an airplane. And this article completely explains this situation. And the article supports this idea by some surveys that the other companies or some people made. And it gives a result of 2% of people can easily fall in love on an airplane. Yeah. And also, I think it's not just about love, and also the connection on airplane can easily made amongst the people. For example, it can be about a business. It may be about another relation type. Yeah, that's it.
Good. What has... I'm trying to think. Have you ever heard of people falling in love in very strange places?
I think, no, I haven't heard, but it's possible. When I think, yeah, it can be possible.
It can be possible. I think I think that and this is my opinion, I think that in today's day and age, a lot more people are not falling in love in real life interactive settings. I think a lot more people are turning to online dating and
Yes,
online applications. I remember, I mean, I'm 30 years old, so I'm still part of the what is considered, I guess, like millennial period. So I'm not much older to say, oh, I didn't grow up with the internet, because I did. But I remember when I was younger, my brother, who was 8 years older than me, who is 8, yeah, he's 38, he's 4, yes, he's 8 years older than me. And when he would go out with a girl, he had to ask the parents. I remember one situation so well that my mom and dad said, well, if you want to go out with this girl, then you have to ask the father. If the father says okay, then it's okay. So he had to go, and he got dressed up, and he had to knock on the door, and he needed to ask for permission. I remember that so much.
Now when we think about it, it's very strange, weird. Yeah.
Right. Now it's not. If you were to tell that to maybe a younger person today, they'd be like, "What?" You know, I don't know.
We can say that in our age, if you will have a date, first of all, you have to get the permission from the pilot of the airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go and knock on the little cockpit and say,
I will have a date with your passenger,
with a passenger of yours.
Yeah.
But anyway, any doubts or anything that you would like to ask?
No, I think that's an easy article, and I know all the words, all the vocabulary.
Yeah. And that one was on the expert level. So I'm pretty sure that we can even kind of make it a little bit like
harder.
Yeah, harder, and I think you should be okay. All right. Any plans for your weekend? What are you going to do? Any special trips or anything planned that you'd like to?
You know, we are in Ramadan, and I think we will have some guests in our home. And tomorrow, I think that my wife will send me for shopping for the dinner. Yeah,
right.
For Saturday and Sunday. I usually don't like to be outside when I'm fasting. You know, it's hard. It's hot. It's hot in the outside, and we don't drink during the day, whole day. We don't eat anything, and it's not good for spending your time in the outside when you're fasting. And maybe we can watch some TV series on Netflix with my wife.
Right.
Maybe I can take my children to the park. You know, they really like to be in a park.
So they really like the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A different kind of parks. You know, there are a lot of different kind of parks in Turkey also.
Like water parks.
Yeah, aqua park, water park, and also maybe we can go for shopping to a shopping mall. And also that's it, my plan for the weekend. And it's also a routine. Yeah,
right, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a little routine. Well, you said you mentioned children, so you have more than one. What are their ages?
I have 2 daughters.
Okay.
One of them is 5 years old, and the older one is 7 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 5-year-old will go to pre-K next year?
Next year, right.
So she is still at the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Still. Next year, she will go to the same school with her older sister. And yes.
Yeah.
I think I will be very busy in the next week starting from Monday. My colleagues from Russia are coming to Turkey, and we will have some meetings in Istanbul, and then we will fly to Ankara.
I know you've mentioned in the past a little bit of your work background, but if you don't mind, what exactly do you work in? Just refresh my memory, please.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm working in software industry.
Okay.
As a country manager for a global company, and we are producing some enterprise applications such as ERP systems, CRM systems.
Is that like B2B?
B2B, B2C, yeah, right.
Oh, okay. So you have B2B and B2C, but in your area, you only are doing B2B?
No, because I'm...
Because you were not sales, you were just...
Actually, I have two roles. One of them is business development side. The other one is product development side. And in if you talk about business development side, yes, actually, I'm trying to gain my partner network for our product. And if we talk about product side, I also try to localize our product in accordance with Turkish market requirements. In both of two sides, I keep in touch with the customers, partners, also developers. Yeah, a lot of different kind of employees works,
Right. All right. Well, that's pretty. And how long have you been with that company specifically?
Actually, it's not for a long time. I think.
So it hasn't been for a long time.
Yeah, sorry, it hasn't been for a long time. I have started to work in this company for maybe 5 months ago. Yeah, 5 months ago.
Oh.
It's very newly.
So you are a rookie.
But in software industry, I have been working more than 13 years. Yeah.
Okay. Is the software industry only for? Okay, let me rephrase my question. So in the software industry, what kind of software normally do you develop or are around? Is it for like finance? Is it for telecommunications? Is it for health? Is it for hotel and tourism, like restaurant and POS systems or retail? What kind of software development is it?
Yeah, I'm experienced about a lot of different processes, a lot of different companies. For example, I have experiences about production, machine production, textile production, and also furniture production, construction, healthcare, education, finance, insurance, banking. I have made a lot of projects in different industries, and this gives me a huge experience.
That gives you, I'm going to give you something you can even add to your resume. It gives you a competitive edge.
Okay.
Competitive. Oh my goodness, I can't type today. It gives you a competitive edge. Competitive, yes. Meaning that you know a little bit about each industry versus somebody else who might only know about these two. So it gives you that upper hand. It gives you that boost.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your feedback. I got it. Yeah. It gives me a competitive edge, right? As you said. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Being able to not only know your industry, but from different sectors as well.
Yes. I can easily talk with customers from any sectors when I have a meeting with them, because I know the basis of the business. For example, finance, purchasing, sales, or human resources production. Yes, there are a lot of differences between the sectors, but the basis of the business is same. It's completely same in all sectors. Yes.
Right. It's literally just it's the same, probably like techniques, applications, but just with different necessities or requirements from the client.
Yes.
All right. Well, good. Good.
And also the competitive advantage of our product starts just at that point. You said the keyword, the customization is our job, you know?
Right.
We have a core product and also we have a strong platform. It's a software plus platform and it gives the opportunity to you for customizing the customer's needs, requirements.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. So it's not a, I'm going to give you another one. It's not a cookie cutter product.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that?
I think you mean it's not just a package. You can make whatever you want on it, maybe.
You know cookies, right?
Yeah.
And cutters are usually metal things that have a shape that they like, you know, and it's the same star or the same heart or the same. So you can say it's not, I'm not selling you a cookie cutter product. I'm selling you a completely and fully customizable product to adapt to the necessities of your country, of your company.
Company, yeah, of course. Because when you visit two companies which have activities completely in the same sector, can have different processes. So you have to customize your product according to their needs. Yes.
Right.
And it starts from understanding their needs. It's very important.
Right.
Yeah.
Very, very important. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave you just a few minutes before I do have to run out.
Okay.
It's my afternoon.
Okay.
I've run some errands, but I hope you have a good rest of your night. Being that right now, if it's 4 here, it's like 12? 12?
Yeah, right, 12.
So you probably want to get to bed too.
Yeah.
So I will see you next time, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. All right.
Thank you for tonight's lesson, and see you. Okay.
Have a good one.
Bye. Take care.